This is Makeup or Breakup Blog, and today I am so excited to give you an update on what I have been utilizing for the past week or two. The Ole Henriksen. I started using this, and this is their Glow On Dark Spot Toner. I'm using this rather faithfully every day. I love toner. I stopped using it for a while, and I wondered why, and I'm so happy that I'm back using a toner. It smells good for me anyway. It does have a scent. It's not citrusy, but it does have a citrus element, I feel, to it. Put on some of this. Okay. Again, I tend to keep it in the middle of my face. Again, this does have a fragrance. It smells citrusy, like oranges, like a fresh orange. If you're not into any scents, this may not be for you. Okay, the next thing I put around the eyes is the Dr. Jart. Now I also have, for the redness, to see if I can contain it, or at least calm it down a bit, this is the Dr. Jart Seek Up Hair. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There's like a less than a pea size amount. And I put it in the areas that get kind of red, which is around here. I'll probably take this with me when I get my eyebrows done, because this flares up quite a bit. Around the nose. Now it's allergy season, I'm trying to avoid this getting really super duper red. Okay, that looks good. Okay. I'm going to use the Fenty. This is like an all-around glow up. It has also skin protection, SPF. So again, you see it has like a bit of a purple. Now, I know the Fenty can be a bit expensive, but it does leave my skin looking rather nice. I suppose I would do see, notice the tinge there of the reflective, I guess, quality of it. It's like really interesting. I like it. And, try not to let it get too close into my eyes. It's not meant for the eyes. Then I go in with the I have used in the past the Banana Bright cream for the eyes from Ole Henriksen, but I don't have it at the moment, so I'm using this one. Again, I take a clean washcloth. I try not to mix my ingredients in each other. And I try again to pat in like this. That's essentially that. And I'll just take my hand and just do this. Oops, got a little in my hair there. I feel like there's a hair on my face. It's probably plain as day as I film this, but I can't see it right now. Now, I will warn that this tends to pill. So I try not to play with my face too much or put, I tend not to put a lot of makeup, like foundation and stuff like that on, but this does pill on me. But I don't care. I try to keep it fast moving and try not to rub my face too much. Okay, so that's my foundation so far. Pretty light, nothing fancy. I'm trying to do this in real time, so I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll make it work. But this is so far without concealer and just using the Maybelline Age Rewind foundation, and just a little bit here, here, here on the nose, around. And again, try not to play with it too much. Right now my skin feels really moisturized. It feels fresh. It feels plump. I haven't used a powder in a while, and I'll tell you why, because I'm always afraid of how it's going to set my face. I don't want caking. I don't want it to be obvious that I have makeup on. So that's why I've been sort of remiss as far as using outright powder as a finishing tone. I tend to normally just, after I put my makeup on, use a setting spray. I will use whatever I have handy. I don't have a preference, but I'll use the Makeup Forever one. I'll use something like that, or I think I still have some other brands too. Maybe I should do an update on my, this is the only thing I need to somehow get in control. I don't have my hair band on today. I'm doing this straight because I'm planning to go out in a bit. So yeah, this is essentially it. Wrapping up with one of these is the Maybelline Teddy Tint. Gotta love. I have at least 3 of these. And I will just go in and do dot, dot, do dot, dot. And then I just blend. Again, I try to not, I feel a little bit of the pilling. So again, it's just being very gentle and not overdoing it as much as I can. It's about just a suggestion of color, not a flat out color. But you see how that looks? And then I finalize it with the setting spray. Sometimes I even use this as a setting spray, and I need a new one. And this is the e.l.f. All Set for Skin. This stuff is great. Doesn't have the most delightful scent, but this still beats the L'Oreal setting spray, the one that comes in the red bottle. I'll post a video somewhere here at the end. That's essentially hairspray for your face. Does it hold makeup? I'm pretty sure it does. I haven't had it on for more than maybe 6 hours or so, but that's just that's just the hairspray that you apply to your face. That's essentially how it feels, how it smells, and how it applies. But I notice a lot of people do use it. One size is a little more pricey. It's been compared to one size. When I've had it, the one size, I really liked it, and I really saw how it sort of added an additional finish and a blurring effect to the face when I put it on top of makeup. So this is essentially how I will go out. This is not going to be the same face I may have for the summer because of the fact that it's kind of a little glowy. I may add powder, especially around the nose, simply because I tend to get greasy here naturally. But this is essentially my look. What do you think? And I think all I have to really add is a lip, but I'm going to save that for a future video. But I just wanted you to see how my face looks. And again, I have to say I've seen a marked improvement just utilizing several things, making sure that I stay on top of the toner as well as the skincare. Using a vitamin C does help tremendously. I am noticing a difference here. I look lighter. The shadows aren't as severe on my face, and the dark spots seem to definitely be lighting up, which I am absolutely thrilled about. So let me know in the comments below, what do you use as far as taking care of dark spots, perhaps melasma? I get a little there. Let me know in the comments below what you use for prep for your base skincare. And has it been working for you? I do want to say that although this may be pricey, this may fall in the rotation for now, especially with the longer hours of sunlight. I definitely like this under eye skin. I notice I look more awake. It doesn't look, my eyes don't look baggy. They don't look like they're holding on to something. And again, less is definitely more when it comes to putting anything around your eyes. And that's it. And just a little bit of blush, not too much. I mean, this is buildable. I could add more. But again, when you put something like this on, there is a chance for it to pill on your face. So you may want to be careful with that. But definitely, please, before you go out, or just to start on a daily basis, still stay on top of your SPF as part of your skincare routine. And vitamin C definitely works for me. I don't know if the combination of the Eucerin and this, but there are nights that I haven't used the Eucerin, and the next day I just wake up, start my routine, and apply this. It says to leave it on your face for about 20 minutes before you head out the door. I'm not the type to put my makeup on last minute. In the last 10 minutes I have to leave out of the house. I try to get it done after I already have put my outfit on, or at least have some semblance of an outfit on, simply because I want to have time for my face to set before I head out the door, and to make sure that my SPF is activated and given time to set before I head out the door, which is another thing that most people maybe don't understand. If you're applying your SPF 5-10 minutes before you head out the door, that's not enough time for the SPF to set. I try to give it at least 20 minutes to a half hour before heading out the door. So let me know in the comments below what you do when the weather's changing and you're trying to figure out how to keep your skin glowing, to remove redness, to remove dark spots. Let me know in the comments below what you do. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will know my next video will be up. Thank you so much for watching me on my latest rambling video. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.